Real Betis since the 25th of January have only lost 2 games, and that's catapulted them into the top 6. But why since January 25th? Well, that's around the time the greatest player of all time, Antony, signed for them. I mean, in 8 games he's got 4 goal contributions, and has somewhat revived his career with excellent performances. So this got me curious. Just how far can both Real Betis and Antony go? Well, today we're gonna find out, as I've just become the new manager of Real Betis, with the goal of making Antony the GOAT, and to see if he can lead Real Betis to a Champions League trophy. As this is the Betis side we've loaded into in Season 1, and truth be told guys, this is a solid team. Now granted, it isn't all good news with this team. As you can see, it is basically an old age pension home from how old it is. But on the other hand, you've got Johnny Cardoso you can build this team around. Also striker Cucho, Abdelzamed Azalzouli as well. But what we're doing, we're forgetting one player, and that is of course Antony, who we've just signed on a permanent deal. And with him alone, we should have enough in the tank to win the Champions League. But all jokes aside, it's not going to be that simple as it is. We've only got 16 mil to work with in Season 1. And let's be real, there's only so much we can do with that money to improve this team. But here's the thing. When I became the manager of this football club, I was given 4 objectives to complete, one of which is get one of our players to break the all-time goal-scoring record set in a single season by Ruben Castro at 28. We have to win 1 League Cup, we have to try and get Antony into the La Liga team of the season, and of course we have to win the league. And for each objective we complete, we'll have a reward. As on this wheel there's 8 things on it, and every single one of them can benefit Betis. And if we get enough of these rewards, it may help Real Betis lift the Champions League. But here's the catch. We've only got 6 seasons to complete this challenge, and every year we fail to complete an objective, we have to release our best player at the end of the season. And in our case, that is right now Isca, who's 83 overall. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So it's in our best interest to not mess around with Betis, get them up and running and fighting to complete those objectives. So with that, ladies and gents, I've messed with the tactics and formation, and I think I've got them spot on. We're using the 4-2-1-3, we're using the counter-attack and build-up style, and a pretty deep line. Because whilst this team is good, it's not great, so for now we need to counter. And when we are countering, this is how we are going to be loot. We are going to be menacing with our 2 fullbacks acting as second wingers pretty much. Is it risky? A little bit, but I do believe it'll work. Especially when you consider this is our strongest outfit by a country mile. Now obviously it does need work. We need a better keeper, we need a centre-back in place of Llorente, we may need to consider replacing Isco, but there is one thing that's for certain. We've got Antony, the team is going nowhere, so we can complete this challenge. I should mention though, if at any point in the next 6 seasons we fail an objective and Antony is our best player, he is exempt from being released because frankly he's Antony. But back to business for a second guys, I don't think this 16 mil is enough to do what we need to do with this Betis side. As I've said, we could do with a better defence, definitely a better keeper, and 16 mil can only take us so far. But the good news is this is a great opportunity to really bring the age of our team down. I mean, there's a lot of players right now that we can sell that I've got no plans to use in the next 6 years. William Carvalho, for example, Mark Rocker, Mark Bartra. These 3 alone will go for a bit, and so will the rest of the players on this list. And once these have all sold guys, I'm telling you, we'll be able to work wonders with Betis. Okay guys, it's almost been a month at this point and I've only managed to sell these 3 players, which I'll be honest is disappointing, because if we'd have managed to sell all 4 of these players as well, we could have been absolutely minted. But to be fair, we have 41 mil in the bank guys, so we're not exactly struggling, are we? And that is more than enough money to improve our defence and bring in a better keeper. And trust me, I am not messing around when it comes to these players, as I've just spent 50 mil alongside giving Everton Diego Llorente for Jared Branthwaite. He's only 22, a monster at 6'5", 79 rated. He's exactly what Betis needs at the back. But this does leave Adrian the keeper to deal with, doesn't it? Because we have Rui Silva, who's 81 rated on loan at Sporting. We just need to bring him back and slot him into the team. And just like that, with money to spare guys, I think this Betis side's ready for Season 1. We've improved the defence, got a better keeper. On paper, we're sorted, but there are a couple of things I want to do. For starters, I'm improving this coaching system because development with Betis over the next 6 years is going to be vital. I'm also going through everybody's contracts just to make sure that they're on the best deal possible, because remember, in Spain they have release clauses. But last and certainly not least, I'm training Azalzouli to be a left winger, because otherwise he'll be out of position let's see what happens. 78 rated, great start. And now that we've taken care of all of the above, there's nothing else we can do. So this Real Betis side is officially ready for its first campaign. But honestly, I'm expecting failure. Because let's be completely realistic, guys. There's not a chance right now we're going to complete any of these 4 objectives, are we? I mean, our best bet's getting a couple of places into the team of the season, and hopefully Antony's one of them. And if we don't complete that objective, I reckon we'll say goodbye to our best player next year. But guys, I've just found out that we don't need to, because looking at these stats, you've got Isco 8 and 8, 9 goals for Ezekiel Avila, you got 15-3 for Izil Zuli, but our striker Kucha got 26 goals and 8 assists. And I've just double checked, it wasn't Ruben Castro with the most goals in a single season, it was actually Alfonso Perez with 25. And as you can see, Kucha got himself 26. So that officially means we got one objective ticked off the list. Not only do we not have to release our best player next year, we get to spin that wheel of rewards next year too. God, what a start. Not only that though, guys, as you can see, the improvement in this team this year has been crazy. I mean, look at my guy Antony, 4 growth in 1 year. Yeah, he's going to become the GOAT. And on paper, it has to be said, guys, this team just looks even better. But whilst this team's already completed one of those 4 objectives, can it complete yet another in season 1? Well, unfortunately, so far we can't, but that's not to say what we've done isn't impressive. We are second in La Liga, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Our biggest issue is, though, trying to topple Real Madrid. We also, as you can see, haven't won the League Cup. That, I think, is going to be a nightmare to win as well. But one thing I completely forgot about, Real Betis are in the Conference League, aren't they? And as you can see, just like in real life, they are through to the next round, where they've smashed Arts 5-0, got past Apiol in the quarters, but lose out to Fiorentina in the semis. That's gutting, man. Could you imagine if we'd have won this? But let me know in the comments, do you think they'll do it in real life, or do you reckon it's Chelsea's to lose? But there is one more thing, guys, we need to look at, and that is La Liga's team of the season. Oh, okay, that's the team of the week announced. That's not the team of the season, though. This is the team of the season, and only Cucho managed to get in it. So it looks like Antony's got a bit of work to do. But he's already up by 4 this year. He's only 25 years old, and he's got no signs of slowing down. And because we get to spin that wheel next year, who knows what good effects it'll have on this team. I'm just hoping that what we've done this year, we can carry on into next season and do even better. So here we go, guys. Season 2 of 6 with Betis. And it's really time to try and get these guys to that next level. Because after all, we've got UCL football this year. And whilst these guys right now are pretty solid, if we don't do anything with them, they'll get annihilated. But hang on a minute, what's this geezer doing in the starting team? Where the hell's Nathan gone? Do you know what the thing is, guys? Because his name's Nathan, I legitimately can't find him either, so he's just gone and disappeared. The good news is, though, we do have 87 million this year to spend. And if we spend it properly on this Betis side, we can make them legit contenders in the UCL already. But before we start buying players, I'd first like to start selling them, because I've got all 7 of these players on the transfer list. And I know that Isco is a legend, 82 overall, but he's 33 years old. So this time next year, that 82 rating will be more like 78, which is precisely why I've sold him alongside everybody else. And look at that, he's gone back to Madrid for 12 months. Yeah, good luck getting game time there. But that is not my problem. If anything, that was my solution, because we've got 166 mil now. And all we need is a centre-back and maybe a couple of full-backs. And we will definitely be the dark horse in the UCL. First things first, though, we need a proper centre-back, which is why I've just signed Robin Lee Norman from Atletico Madrid for 58 million. He stands at 6'2", he's 28, 85 rated, and alongside Branthwaite, Dempo will be a nightmare to get past. But now we move on to the left-back role, where I'm going to sign Rayan Aitnuri from OGC Nice, 81 overall, 24 years old. He's got the perfect stats for a fullback, and the best thing is he's just going to improve. So you better believe I just signed him on a 5-year deal. And last but certainly not least, we're going for Connor Bradley, who's transferred to Leipzig. He's 79 overall, great stats already, and with him being so young, just like Rayan Aitnuri, he's got so much time to improve. And now that we signed Connor Bradley on a 5-year deal, that wraps up this window. However, as you can clearly see from our back line now, we look so much better with those 3 in it. As for the rest of the team, though, just because of how young they all are, I think they'll continue to improve just like they did last season. Because as you can see, in only 2 years, we've got rid of all the goldie oldies in this team and actually turned it into quite a young side. But hang on a second, guys, we forgot about something. Because we completed one of these objectives last year, we get a reward from that wheel, remember? So without further ado, we're going to spin it to see what it's got in store for us this year. Okay, what's this? Antony gets 99 shooting. Oh my god, that's insane. I mean, he's only got 79 shooting as it is, guys. That's going to dramatically increase his overall. And as you can see, he's got 99 shooting right there, which gives him an 83 rating. And he's only going to get better from here. And I think that's going to definitely bode well for us in Europe, because this time we're not in the conference, we're in the UCL, where I'm hoping we do ourselves proud. But we ain't doing ourselves proud in La Liga, 4 games in, only 1 win. Guys, are you joking? This Betis side needs to get its act together, because last year they were the 2nd best team in Spain, and I'm really hoping that wasn't a one-season wonder. And you know what, guys, it is, but it isn't at the same time. We aren't 2nd, but we are at the very least in the top 4, which is something I'll definitely take. We, however, don't win the Super Copa, and we don't win the Copa de España, but came so goddamn close to it. And for the 2nd year in a row, guys, Antony is not in the La Liga team of the season. So unless we win the UCL this year, we're releasing our best player. It is a slim chance, but you never just know, do you? Because we've topped the league phase. Falling straight away to Leverkusen in the round of 16. Oh, come on, man, really? I mean, just look at the state of this team now, man. The improvement this year has actually been a joke. Aitnaria's gone up by 4, Connor Bradley's gone up by 5, and look at Cucho up by 3 as well. Thankfully though, according to the squad up, Cucho isn't our best player, Robin Lenormand is, which means he is the player that we're going to be releasing. Which when you think about it sucks, because we've only just signed him. But oh well, how much is it going to cost? 6 million, bloody hell. But he's officially gone, lads. That's the price we pay for not completing objectives. The good news is though, as you can see, we definitely know how to score goals. Especially Cucho, man, 43 goal contributions in 53 games. This guy's a hidden gem. But guys, we're now 2 seasons deep with Betis and we've only actually completed 1 objective. And I think to complete the remaining 3, this team really needs to step its game up, because being average isn't going to cut it anymore. And before we go any further, guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, let me know by leaving a like on it and smashing that subscribe button if you're new. Okay, we're now into season 3 with Real Betis, and it's time to try and push these guys to get to a place where they can become the best team in the world. And thankfully, the board have really backed us this time. We've got over 100 mil to spend. And honestly, despite some players being on international duty, there's only 2 positions I want to focus on. The first one being replacing Visos with a proper centre-back, because obviously last year we had to release Robin Lenormand. I also think replacing Giovanni Lo Celso wouldn't be the worst idea either. As you can see from his development plan, it'll take him over 100 weeks to become a better player. And right now, we don't need that. So I'm going for someone around the same quality as him, but has way more potential to become better than him in the future. And that is, of course, Eberiche Eze from Palace's 28-83 rated. His contract's expiring, which means we'll get a much cheaper deal. And that's exactly what we got, as he only cost 25.5 million, leaving us 73 million to spend on a centre-back. And I say for this, we go all out. So that's exactly what I did by spending 65 million on Matthias de Ligt. He's mid-20s, 85 rated with fantastic physical and defending. Yeah, I think he'll do a good job. Especially in the UCL, guys, where for the 2nd year in a row, we're competing in it. And I am hoping this is the year we finally take La Liga by storm and win the damn title. Because as good as this team is, ladies and gentlemen, we still have 3 objectives to complete. And if we don't complete them, we've got to release our best player at the end of the year. And after doing that last year, I don't want to do that again. But guys, it really isn't a good start. We're just getting backwards, man. We went from top 4 to 5th in the league. It's so weird, man. We started so well with Betis, but the better we've got, the worse we've got. We once again don't win the Super Copa, and we once again make the semis of the Copa de España. Oh, mate, this is doing my head in. And once again, no Antony in the team of the season in La Liga. Antony, bro, what are you playing at? Our only hope this year is actually winning the Champions League, and honestly, that's not quite likely, is it, guys? But we are through to the round of 16 regardless. But once again, got knocked out straight away, this time by Dortmund. Bro, why can't we do well anywhere? I mean, let's be real, the stats aren't exactly bad, and on paper, we have a world-class team, so I don't get where we're going wrong. Unfortunately though, guys, we've gone yet another year without completing a single objective. And that means Cucho, our striker, who's 89 rated, is gonna be released now, man. Oh, this sucks so much. It costs 6.6 mil to release him. Oh my god. Bro, why can't we complete an objective, man, and just avoid this? But he's officially gone, guys, and I am praying to God that's the last time we have to do that. Because if we have to keep releasing this team's best players, there's no way they're going to be winning the Champions League. So I knew coming into season 4 with Betis, we had no choice but to find a suitable replacement for Cucho. And guys, I believe I've done just that. Cucho was a goal machine for us, and I needed to find another one. I am, of course, talking about Victor Gyökeres. He's 29, but he's 88 rated, standing at 6'2". You could argue that he's actually better than Cucho. Now, granted, this only leaves us 11 million, but we've done what we absolutely needed to do. And that's find a striker to go into this team to replace Cucho, and that's exactly what we've done. And guys, don't ask me how. I know we finished 5th, but we are still somehow in the Champions League. But hey, I'm not complaining. I do, however, this year want to finish better in La Liga, and unlike previous seasons, we've actually got off to a cracking start. So the question is, will Victor Gyökeres actually make a difference? Or will Real Betis just fall short once more? We've fallen short, ladies and gentlemen. We've just about scraped top 4 football. I mean, look at the big three, man. Real Madrid especially, 38 games undefeated. How do you compete with that? Honestly, I'm not liking our odds of completing all 4 of these objectives, man, especially with teams like Madrid killing it as they are. But we finally won the Copa de España 3-0. Oh my god, that's an objective complete. And with that ticked off, ladies and gents, we get a spin of the reward wheel, and we don't have to release our best player this season. It's about damn time. But is it also time to finally do better than the round of 16 in the UCL? Well, we're about to find out as we are through to the playoffs, where we just scraped past Inter. But once again get knocked out in the round of 16. I am getting sick of this, man. What do we have to do? How this team can't make it past the round of 16 in the UCL is beyond me, man. It's world bloody class. I mean, look at the state of these stats this year, man. They are genuinely the best they've ever been. Gyökeres with 47 and 6, Zuli with 30 and 12 himself, 14 and 6 for Antony, 12 and 13 for Eze. It's bloody fantastic. Maybe though we have to work on our defense, maybe bring in a CDM too. And despite Silva being in his mid-30s, I think he's going to be our end game keeper. I think he's too good to remove now. But we definitely need to work on our defense, man, because that is absolutely the thing that's holding us back in the Champions League. So we've just arrived into our 5th year out of 6 with Betis with 134 million to spend, and we all know where that money's going. It's going on a better centre-back than Branthwaite and a better CDM than Altamira, because honestly, they've both let me down in terms of progression. Whilst the rest of the team has developed incredibly well, those two have just been left behind. Saying that though, will 134 million be enough to replace those players with better quality? If I'm being completely honest, I don't think they are, which is why I'm going to sell all 3 of these players just to raise our funds a little bit. Well, I say a little bit. Have you seen how much we sold our players for, man? We are absolutely minted, as we've now got over 300 million to spend. And honestly, I don't think we're going to spend that on 2 positions, guys. We're going to have money left over for other things if we want to. But for now, I want to focus on what we need in the team, and what we need is a CDM. So I spent 129 million on Moise Caicedo. Mid-20s, 88 rated, and look at them stats, man. I can't think of anybody better to go into that CDM role. But we still need a centre-back, which is why I've just spent 93 million on Gabriel. He's 30 years old, left-footed, 88 rated, will slot perfectly on the left-hand side of the pitch. And this still leaves us 70 million to spend. But hang on a sec, we've forgotten about something, haven't we? Because we completed an objective last year, we get another spin of this wheel. I really can't believe I've forgotten about that twice in a row. Okay, Antony gets +3 in all attacking stats. Hey, I'll take that. I mean, that's bumped him up to an 89 overall. Yeah, Antony's the GOAT. And at this point, there's absolutely no denying that we've got a world-class team. But there is something else we need to focus on. Because we need to improve this bench a little bit. We need a striker, a winger, a CDM, a better centre-back, and then we'll be sound. But realistically, this money will only take us so far, so I reckon we go for 1 or 2 positions and then leave it there. So I went ahead and spent 50 million on William Boving, 25 years old, 78 rated, and I spent 20 million on Rodrigo Gomez, 25 years old, 79 rated, and they both play in positions we really need depth for. And as you can see, guys, with those additions alone, our bench actually looks way better, and maybe that will be the difference maker in the Champions League. I hope so, at least. Anyway, this will be our 4th time in the competition. I'm praying we get further than the round of 16 this time. I'm also hoping we win La Liga too, because the only 2 objectives left are to get Antony into the team of the season and to win a La Liga title. And because Antony is just not pulling those numbers, our only hope really is to win the league. Otherwise, we'll be forced to release Zuli. And with only 2 years to go right now, we really can't afford for that to happen. Well, guys, as you can see, this isn't a good start. Antony hasn't made the team of the season, and we haven't won the freaking league. Which means this year we failed to complete a challenge, and we've now got to release our best player. Got it, we've made the final of the UCL. Thankfully, though, we are in the round of 16 again after just scraping past AC Milan. But I can't believe it, we're knocked out again. Oh my god, this is actually a joke. joke. What on earth do we have to do to make it further than the round of 16? With this team as well, guys, that's actually insane, man. There's no excuse for it. The stats are world class as well, man. I'm genuinely so confused. But there's one thing I'm not confused about, who we've got to release, and that is, of course, Azul Zuli, who's 92 rated and our best player. It'll for some reason cost 21 grand to do so, and we've done it. He's officially a free agent. But now we only have one more year left with this Real Betis side to not only try and complete all 4 of these objectives, but to try and make them the best team in the world. So here we are in Season 6. It's our final year with Real Betis, and this time I'm taking a different approach. Up to this point, we played counter-attacking style of football with a deep line, but now we're going to have a pretty balanced defensive line and a balanced build-up style too. Because this team right now, guys, with the quality in it, is definitely good enough to pull that off. But we definitely need a better winger than Gomez, man. I mean, we've gone from a 91 rated winger to an 81 rated one. Fortunately, we've got 166 million to spend, and I know exactly who to go for, as I've just signed Antony's fellow international teammate Savinho for 144 million. He's not as good as his predecessor, but he's not a bad replacement. And with our brand new tactics and Savinho in the squad, I would actually say we're ready for the UCL now. And don't think for a second I've just forgotten about these objectives either, guys. I'm definitely going to complete both of these. But if this team is able to win the UCL or complete all of the objectives, no team on planet Earth would have been able to. But guys, after just over half a decade, we've done it. We've finally made Real Betis the best team in Spain. I'm so happy, man. We've finally done it. And after all that BS with releasing players as well. We, however, don't win the Super Copa, and we don't win the Copa de España either. But honestly, I don't care about these. I care about the UCL, and as you can see, we are through to the round of 16, but I am praying we get to at least the quarters from there. But this is the year it's finally happened. We've battered Sparta Praha 7-4, and we've smashed Frankfurt 5-2. No way this is the year we actually do it. Oh my god, we've smashed Leverkusen as well. We're playing Juve in the final. I can't believe it. Savinho, in changing the formation and tactics, was all it needed to actually progress in Europe. Wait, hang on a minute. Does that mean now Antony will be in the team of the season? I can't believe it. He's actually there alongside Gyökeres, Johnny and Bradley. And that means going into the Champions League final, we've completed all 4 objectives. It's a shame we can't spin the wheel, but honestly, I don't care. Because we just have to beat this Juve side to become the best team in the world. And whilst it's beatable, it's definitely not going to be an easy game. But when we're pulling stats like this and have players like Victor Gyökeres up top, I'm not overly worried, as this is the team that's going to face off against Juve in the final. And it's safe to say we've done a damn good job. We've made Antony 91 overall and got him into the team of the season. And this team has won the League Cup, the League, and potentially the Champions League too. But in order for that to happen, we need to get past the Italian giants first and have the best 90 minutes of football of our lives. Caicedo on the ball is looking for Connor Bradley. Antony is going to pick it up. I tell you what, let's get into a bit of room with Antony. Oh, what on earth was that? Bro, Antony, you're a footballer and you revived your career. You've got to be playing better than that, kid. Here comes Brian Brobby. Oh, look at that from Bradley. Here we come, though. Antony again. Okay, this time let's do a little bit. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Gyökeres. Antony's back on the ball, though. Can he get a goal? Oh, what a save. Gyökeres, man, you've got to carry your run on if you're going to do something like that. Oh, Juve, you're in behind. That's a goal up to them, man. That's such bad defending. O'Reilly with the goal. Bear in mind, guys, we've got this year and this year alone to win the Champions League. If we don't, we failed the challenge, really. And I've already lost one final this year. I do not intend on making that a second. Comes Adeyemi, though. Gabriel's in chase, but he's left him for dead. Delict's going to have to come over. That's a cracking save. Guys, Juve are kooky. Well, here comes Gyökeres. Okay, Savinho. Oh, that's a beautiful first touch. Can we get this to Gyökeres? He's going to be on the end of this. Oh, please. Oh, my God. Gyökeres is actually insane, man. What a freaking striker. Gyökeres is the type of striker who only needs an inch to take a mile. And just like that, it's 1-1, guys. Just a little better defending, and we've got this. Here comes Juve, though. Adeyemi. Oh, that's good defending. Good intercepting. Gabriel. Here comes Antony, though. I am looking for you, Gyökeres. Please get there, you absolute giant. Oh, it's too much, isn't it? Come on the left-hand side, the Connor Bradley. Oh, he's past him. He's past his... That's a fantastic save. Second half, though, now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a chance in the next 45 minutes to become the best team in Spain and in the world. Do not intend on wasting it as Gabriel comes across with the sliding tackle. And somehow that's a free kick. That's a free kick to Juve. Oh my God, clear that ball. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Get it out. Oh my god. Guys, when I tell you my arse then was clenched, I am not joking. Here come Juve again, passing the ball around. They're trying to dink it into the box. Do they not know in this game the headers don't work? Why are they trying to do that? But here comes Brobby. Oh, that's a good attempt. We got Conor Bradley on the ball. Gyökeres, make a run in behind. Please, for goodness sake, move. The first time you did, we scored. I'm going to need you to do it again, kiddie. I'm going to see that run, though. Oh, Gyökeres in behind. This is a goal. I'm telling you, this is a goal. What did I tell you? As soon as Gyökeres gets on the ball and he's in front of goal, clear as day, it is going in the back of the net. No other place. All he needs is a little bit of room. All he needs is one chance. He's going to take it every time. And that's exactly what happened here. Less than 25 minutes to go. We are finally ahead. Honestly, though, Gyökeres in this game is a damn cheat code. But Adeyemi isn't far off as Real Betis puts a tackle in. Great defending. And we could get a third here if we play this right. I'm looking for Antony. He's made the run in behind. He's drawn the defender out. He's going to cut inside here. I tell you what, he's going to have a dink for... That is absolutely awful. Oh, my God. Antony, there's no defending that. At least we're 2-1 up and not 2-1 down. That would have been a little bit more annoying if we needed that to go in. Real Antony coming forward now. Okay, if we can... Oh, come on, man. Really? Oh, well, bloody hell. Fair play. Well recovered. Savinho, though. He sees that run from Gyökeres. First time on his left... Oh! What a goal that would have been. That would have been a hat-trick of goals for Gyökeres with only 3 shots on goal. That would have been legendary. But we do need to defend for the last couple of minutes, man. We can see this is going to ET. And he won't be phoning him. He'll be phoning extra time. But here comes Adeyemi. He's against Conor Bradley. Can Bradley keep up with him? No, he can't. They're deciding to tear us apart at the last stages. But that's it. That's the full-time whistle. We've done it, ladies and gents. Betis are the best team in Spain and indeed the best in the world. And what makes this even sweeter, we completed all 4 of those objectives. Antony is one of the greatest players on planet Earth at this point, and he's won everything you can win at club level. So not only did we revive Antony's career, well and truly, we also brought Betis to the top of the world. And one little thing I did just before the game started, I actually made Antony captain, so when we got to this point, he could be the one to lift the Champions League. But that's all from me, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, though, let me know by leaving a like on this video and smashing that subscribe button if you're new. And if you want to see more content from me right now, just click right here, because YouTube recommends you watch this one.